Hello, I'm dgerard, and this is Pivot to AI, coming to you Monday to Friday. Today, Anthropic says be very afraid. Again. Every month or so, Anthropic AI puts out a press release about how we should all be really frightened of AI. As in, chatbots. They're going to get you, see? This month's scare story is not that the AI will ruin your life. It's a Chinese hacker scare. The report is called Disrupting the First Reported AI-Orchestrated Cyber Espionage Campaign. Anthropic says that someone who, quote, we assess with high confidence was a Chinese state-sponsored group, unquote, has been using the agentic abilities of chatbots and automating their hacking runs. And they used Anthropic's Claude code to do it. Quote, we believe this is the first documented case of a large-scale cyber attack executed without substantial human intervention, unquote. Without substantial human intervention there means, by Anthropic's estimates, humans were, quote, estimated at 10 to 20% of total effort, unquote. Can you guess what Anthropic's advice is? I bet you can. Quote, we advise security teams to experiment with applying AI for defense in areas like security operations center automation, threat detection, vulnerability assessment, and incident response, unquote. Like they don't do those things already. So here's a few things in this report you might question straight away. Firstly, if it's a Chinese state actor, why are they using Claude code? Why not Chinese chatbots like DeepSeek or Qwen? These chatbots code just about as well? Anthropic do not address this really obvious question. Also, attackers automate their attacks already. They don't type every command in live. That's where we got the phrase script kiddie from, someone running someone else's hacking script. The NX hack was a pretty clever hack that used a chatbot, where the attacker got the victim to run their attack code, and it called any local coding bots on the victim's laptop to steal the victim's cryptocurrency. So attacks with a chatbot are not some sort of sea change in security. The most implausible part of Anthropic's claims is that AI agents just don't work. I mean, any Pivot to AI follower knows that. You are not going to get a chatbot to reliably automate a long attack chain. It is not credible that the bad guys are showing fabulous results from chatbots that the good guys just cannot reproduce. Dan Tentler of Phobos told Ars Technica, quote, I continue to refuse to believe that attackers are somehow able to get these models to jump through hoops that nobody else can. Why do the models give these attackers what they want 90% of the time, but the rest of us have to deal with ass-kissing, stonewalling, and acid trips? Unquote. Kevin Beaumont notes, quote, there's no indicators of compromise at all in the report, or the usual threat indicators. The threats it describes are all already widely detected. They're showing vibe usage of open-source attack frameworks, which should be fine for existing detections and controls. The threat actors aren't inventing something new here, unquote. Whatever Anthropic thinks they found, they spent 2 months writing this report, and they didn't ask actual security guys about it at any stage. Plus, there's the bonus, anti-China pitch. Got to get those defense dollars. Chatbot agents just don't work well enough to make a difference here. There's no evidence they'll ever work well enough to make a difference here. Security guys already use AI in machine learning extensively, and some even check logs with chatbots. This report is just marketing for Anthropic and Claude code, and you shouldn't take it seriously. Thanks for tuning in to Pivot to AI. Remember, send this episode to just one person you know is worrying about Chinese hackerbots. Hit like and subscribe on YouTube, leave a nice podcast review, and don't forget to drop your $5 into the Patreon linked in the show notes below. Or if you're on YouTube, hit the join button below the video. Thank you all. I'll see you on Monday, and bye for now.